Hi learners, most students struggle with turning word problems into algebra. Now watch this. We have 3 more than a number. Alright, so how do we write this in an expression form? And I assure you that by the end of today's video, you'll be able to write this or do this for many problems in seconds. So grab your notebook and pen. Let's solve this together. Alright, so let's start with what? The unknown number. Here the statement reads 3 more than a number. So the unknown, let's call it what? X. And then we have 3 more than. And anytime you hear the word more than, means addition or plus. And 3 more, it means plus what? 3. Sometimes you may hear the word greater than or the sum of. So the moment you hear these words, they all implies what? Addition or plus. So our expression will now be x plus 3. Okay. So let's move to our next example. We have twice a number decreased by 5. Alright, so we are starting with what? The unknown. Twice a number. So twice a number basically means what? 2 times the unknown. In this case, we are representing with what? The variable y. So 2 times y, which gives us what? 2y. Alright, so that is twice a number that decreased by 5. And the moment you hear the word decrease, it means subtraction or minus. Sometimes you may hear the words less than. So it all means what? Subtraction or minus. So decrease by 5 means what? Minus 5. So our expression will now be 2y minus 5. Alright. So let's look at another example. Now we have the sum of a number and 7 is y. Okay, so we are starting with what? The unknown. The sum of a number and 7. And the moment you hear the word sum, it means what? Addition or plus. So a number which is not known, let's call it what? X. So the sum of a number, in this case x, and 7 plus 7 is means equal to. So anytime you hear the word is, it means equal to. So x plus 7 equals what? Y. This is the translation or the expression form for this particular algebraic statement. All right. So let's look at another example. You can pause the video and try your hands on them. Come back to see if your answers are correct. So we have 5 less than twice a number. 5 less than twice a number. So we are starting with what? The unknown. So twice a number. And in this case, we are going to represent it with what? The variable m. So twice a number means 2 times that unknown number. In this case, m. So 2 times m, which gives us what? 2m. And then 5 less than. So we have 5 less than. Anytime you hear the word less than, it means minus or subtraction. So 5 less than means what? Minus 5. Sometimes you may hear the words or see the words decrease, as we have seen in the previous example. So this all refers to what? Minus or subtraction. So our expression will now be 2m minus 5. I hope that is clear. All right, so let's take our final example. Then I'll give you another for you to try your hands on. So for our final example says 3 more than the product of a number and 4. 3 more than the product of a number and 4. Okay, so we are starting with what? The unknown. Product of a number and 4. So remember, all the time we start with what? The unknown. Product of a number and 4. So what it basically means is that when you hear the word product, it's referring to what? Multiplication or times. So this is telling us what? The product or the multiplication of a number. In this case, we are representing with what? X. So the number x times 4, which gives us what? 4x. Then now we move to 3 more than. 3 more than. And then as I indicated earlier, anytime you see the word more than, it means what? Addition. So 3 more than means plus what? 3. Okay. So our expression will now be what? 4x plus 3. I hope that is clear. All right. So you can pause the video and try your hands on this. And come back and see if your answer is correct. Okay. 7 less than the double. 7 less than the double of a number. So you can pause the video and write it and then come back to check if your answer is correct. All right. So if you get 2x minus 7, then you are correct. So we understand that in writing algebraic expression, you have to what? First of all, identify the unknown number. So 1, identify the unknown number. And then you can represent it with either x, y, or any variable at all. And then the second point is what? Convert each word. So you convert each word into the operation. Into what? Operation? Into the operation as you read it. All right, and the final step is to what? Combine them in order. Combine them in order. All right, so I hope this helped. And that is it. Writing algebraic expression is simple when you do it while what? Solving at the same time. And then if you find this video helpful, I will encourage you to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more easy math 3s. And then until then, keep practicing, and then see you in our next video. Bye-bye.